Hello, my name is Adam Bean, and today I would like to deploy a ThinWAR microprofile Jakarta E or Java E8 microservice to OpenShift using Payara micro source to image. So this is the sample I created with the basic Maven archetype, and it comes with POM, which includes references Java 8 API and the microprofile API both. And basically it's just a ping resource. And I would like to run it on OpenShift, and OpenShift is just a Kubernetes distribution. So I was saying nicely packaged Kubernetes distribution. So this application to run here. So how to do that? So first, to make it a little bit harder, it is very easy to run something in a Docker container in OpenShift, but the Payara micro s2i comes with possibility to configure a server. And you can use for that, for instance, boot scripts, and they are pre-boot, post-boot, and post-deploy scripts. And you can just add asadmin commands, which run on pre-boot, post-boot, or post-deploy. And and OpenShift comes with so-called source to image as possibility to create a builder image, which creates the deployable. And what already happened, and this s2a Payara micro, this is the builder image, which uses the recent Payara micro, and it searches for the post-boot scripts. And it ships with an README how to create the builder image on Kubernetes. So this the builder image also exists already in the public Docker Hub. And there is a convention where we say, okay, we have the war name is the application name, and the build name, and the deploy name, and the service name. And you can store pre-boot, post-boot, and post-deploy and post-boot scripts, which are optional. So, but if you do, they are going to execute it on the right phase during the image is built. So now, let's see what happens. So I would like to launch that, and so I'm back here. And what I actually did, I created a script which I use frequently in my projects. And this script, it creates first an application, and the application from the s2i Payara micro builder image. And it uses so-called binary build. Why that? Because it points to a local folder. And as you see here, OC start build, what happens here? I'm building the microservice with the war name. After this, the service is exposed, and the route is described. So I will see how to access the service. So let's try that, and then we can try to add an asadmin script. So here's my editor, and what I did, I will just launch my Payara micro s2i, exactly, Payara micro s2i image. And per convention, I would like to call it the same way as my ThinWAR name. And now it builds, so Maven is built the first time. Then the application is created. As you can see, it is already deployed. And so the builder image is running. We should see a deployment soon, so it scales and now is up and running. So where is the route? This is the route. So we can just pick the route. This is IO, everything. Go to the browser. We can fire up the route. So this is Payara micro. So it the 404 is expected. P micro resources and ping. This should be the response. And here we have. Of course, what we can do, we can scale OC, scale DC, P micro replicas equals 2, and it should scale to 2. So now we have 2 Payaras running, and the load balancer is reconfigured. So now what we of course could do, we can store an asadmin script, which is going to be executed before. And why it's the case, why it's needed. For instance, if you had to configure a data source connection pool or for instance, the managed executor service, the size of managed executor service, set up GMS, whatever you have to administer, you can do it as well. And to demonstrate you that, I would like to create a folder dist here. Then I would like to copy the war, which is pmicro war, into the folder dist. So now I'm in the folder dist, and here I could, for instance, create a ASAdmin, let's say, post deploy script. So now it's created, and dist post deploy, and what I would like to see is list applications. So there is an ASAdmin command, list applications, so in the hope that this is going to be executed and I will see my own application. So now to run that, I will have to change my script, and instead of doing from file, I will have to do from directory. So let's try that. So I would like to do now this from dir, and the dir is here, and name is pmicro. pmicro. So let's see. And pmicro. So, and now it uploads the war and my configuration, and the builds are started. So let's see, here's the build. It's going a little bit too fast. Logs. And we should see here post deployed found list application, and the application is listed somewhere here. Where is it? Post deploy command here. And this post deploy is going to be executed on deployment. So we already saw it works. And somewhere here, we will see the list of applications which is executed. Of course, this happens on deploy time, because at the build time, just the script is set up. So we saw that it detected that the post deploy command is available. And here somewhere, we would see that the application is listed. Where is it? So let's see. List applications here. And microweb comes back. So now this is ready to use possibility to configure application servers on the fly. And there is a Payara s2i image, which is a standard procedure for OpenShift in OpenShift environments, how to configure runtimes. And it's not limited to Java. We use Payara Micro here. I also created a Payara full s2i image, so you can use both, and Whitefly image ships with OpenShift. So thank you for watching, and see you on upcoming conferences, Java user groups, or even at ehex.com in Munich. So thank you and bye.